Yo guys, what's up? I'm gonna be trying out RTS called Beyond All Reason. Short is BAR, B-A-R. Beyond All Reason is an RTS that I've been hearing about a little bit from my Twitch chat recently, and I wanted to check it out because it's an RTS and I like playing RTSs. When going into this, I want to answer a couple of questions. How did I learn about the game? Why am I trying it? What's my first impression? 3, what game is it gonna be comparable to? 4, what do I enjoy the most so far? 5, rate the atmosphere, music, graphics, and story. 6 is the gameplay, mechanics, fun factor, repeatability, challenge, pacing of the game. And then finally, we end on the conclusion 7, how likely am I to play the game again? And generally, while kind of giving my first impressions, because I don't think we can rightly call this like a review, since it's literally going to be my first look at the game, I just want to let you know what I generally value in a game. So I'm a former professional RTS player, so I like very challenging games that have deep mechanics and where there's a lot of play and counterplay. If the game is a competitive game, like you can play it multiplayer, I like depth and counter ability and so on. I value good controls and gameplay mechanics, interface. I really value good music and audio design very highly. For me, that's much more important than graphics. I'd rather have a simple looking game that sounds good than uninspiring music and lame sounds in a beautiful game. And finally, if it is a multiplayer game, I value gameplay over the story. If it's a single player game, the story is of course pretty important. Having said that, let's jump into it. Beyond All Reason. There's a skirmish and there's scenarios. So this is a quick 3-minute benchmark script. You may leave after the benchmark is complete. Okay. Scenario spawning, loadout instead of regular.
It is your mission to win this battle with both tactical and strategical supremacy. First, you need to produce metal and energy. Start by building a metal extractor on a metal spot, indicated by the rotating circles on the map.
Actually, I think you'll find that you cannot create energy. You can just convert the form it's in. Yeah, but okay, sure. Let's produce energy. We have to build a metal extractor on metal things. Alright. So, I am this guy. This is my builder, I think. Can zoom in quite far. Metal extractor. We should build it at or near. I'm guessing this is metal. Yeah. All right. Move it. Okay, the future really is a beautiful utopia.
You will need to produce energy to efficiently construct units, build windmills or solar panels.
I'm gonna give. I shouldn't lay salt on every slug, as we say in the Netherlands. But the contrast could be a little better here on the text. Luckily, the voice is very clear. This is an open source project. Cool. Energy. Energy converter. Convert 70 energy into 1 metal per second. But this is a metal extractor. Wouldn't we want metal into energy conversion? Let's see, we're wasting energy. Wasting energy. Energy storage. Energy converter. ETA. Is it a mobile game? Looks pretty stationary to me. Dude, you're on fire, Carl Troyers. One more banger. And you're gonna go catapult into stardom. -3 energy spending per second. -3 metal storage. Wind turbine produces energy. Depends on wind strength. I think the wind would be strongest next to this. Oh no, this is water. Yeah. Next to the water, there's always lots of wind. Once I went to the sea in the Netherlands, and as I got near the sea, there was lots of wind. Probably because there is so much monotony that it doesn't break up the wind like buildings do normally. So there's going to be a lot of wind here. You've been enjoying Jagged Alliance 3, Carl Troyers. Nice. Wind strength is near the energy bar. Let me see. Energy bar. Energy income per second. Oh, here's the wind speed. Average wind speed on this map is 10. Current wind risk is 12. It's better to build solar collectors when wind speed is below an average of 5. Right. So now it's at 5, but the wind keeps going up and down, and it is the same everywhere, yeah? Yo, thanks for the gift sub. Looks like the wind is the same everywhere. Does it snapshot? Does it snapshot? I guess energy income will keep changing depending on the current wind power. Yeah. Yeah, wind goes down, energy goes down as well. So it's the same as in real life. They make these wind turbines. I don't know if you guys know. They make these wind turbines hoping to get like a return on investment in like 30, 40 years. They're designed to last about that long. And then maybe there'll be new models. So just like in real life, you don't know if it's going to be worth it. Because suddenly you could lose all the wind. Solar collector.
Grub.
It's funny I can build solar collector on top of metal deposits, which you would imagine you would build metal extractors there. It looks like you can build all the way around it. It's suggesting I should build it somewhere there. Would it make sense? Would it make sense to build multiple on top of one? Did I make a mistake building it right on the middle? Let me see. Let's see how well it does with shift clicks. Oh, you can't. Okay, so it seems like it's more of a flexibility of where you build on top of it, rather than that you can build multiple on top of it. And it doesn't seem to matter where. It's just to make it fit with the rest of your buildings. I think that's how that works. What's this? Stop. Attack. Oh, he can attack too. Oh, this is the Armada commander. It's not just a worker. Metal's being wasted. Oh yeah. Oh wait, I couldn't read this wasting metal. You know why? I got the little lip of my webcam over exactly this part. Alright, let's make a metal deposit place. Metal storage. So far the game hasn't explained me, and I'm fine with that, by the way. It hasn't explained me why it's good to build something somewhere. Now, if this is also a competitive RTS, then obviously if I have to make something hard to attack if it's valuable and if it's a prime target, but I don't have any context like that yet. Okay, so we just spent a lot of metal on metal storage. Let's get more metal extractors. Not a huge fan of the complete still and quiet in the game right now. So I don't see any reason not, at this time, I don't see any reason not to just max out the 4 metal extractors. So we just do that. So that's going to bring up our metal income. Does it say how much income there will be? No. Just extracts metal from metal spots. And it says plus 10 per second, which would make me think that each gives 2.5 per second. I can clearly see there's a turn rate for the commander unit. Generally, I think turn rate is a nice mechanic in games, because it adds weight to your movements more. Warcraft 3 and Dota 2 have turn rate. Many other games do not. Like, for instance, Heroes of the Storm does not have turn rate. Let's go for a hovercraft platform. Our income is 10 per second, which makes it feel like maybe 1.9 is the value of the amount of metal that I'll get per second. In which case you would expect 7.6, not 10. But maybe the game is running at a different tick rate than once per second. I'm not sure. Shift Alt on windmills for spread out sheet. Shift Alt on windmills for spread out sheet. Turn a unit on or off. I guess I would turn it off if it uses energy and I wanted to... This feels a bit like Frostpunk, doesn't it? Build a windmill, hold Shift Alt, draw a box. Build a windmill. Hold Shift Alt, draw a box. Okay, I don't know why we're getting the panoramic view. What the fuck? Oh, okay. They have that thing where if you hold Alt, a lot of games do this. I don't know why, but a lot of games do this where when you hold Alt and you move the mouse, it becomes a camera swivel. When that's the case, you can't really use Alt for anything else simultaneously. So it feels very difficult to me. No! I think I just attacked my own blueprint. Look, if I want to build multiple wind turbines, I have to use Shift Alt, but go further than the edge of the screen and I start rotating uncontrollably. So I think that's a UI UX issue. You can change camera type to overhead to stop that. Right, but I shouldn't need to, in my opinion. I think I shouldn't need to. I mean, I think this shouldn't be on the baseline settings. Holding Alt to rotate is very annoying to me. Okay, well, let's build some units. Construction of hovercraft. Fast attack hovercraft seeker. Let's build some seekers. What would you guys say this game is most comparable to in your mind? Do I get more workers than just one? Armada Commander? Total Annihilation. So I played Total Annihilation before, but I don't remember anything. Supreme Commander? Didn't play that too. So I have no context. You know what this looks like most to me? A combination between Frostpunk and Command & Conquer. That's the only context that I have. Huh? Hey, they went to the water? Oh! Because they're hovercrafts. That's interesting. So I'm able to make this not next to the water, and they ziplined to the nearest water body. Your factory makes faster if your commander assisted. Really? So he can support like this? Is he supporting it right now? Let me see. 31 seconds. Oh, now he's gonna go support it. Oh, wow. It's like Chrono Boost. Interesting. Oh, it is a hovercraft, but it doesn't need to go to the water. It just happens to do that. I don't know why it does that. It's interesting. Why does it choose to go to the water when it can also not go to the water? Or did I rally it there? Let me see. Maybe I rallied it there without realizing. Did it just happen to go forward from the lab a little bit? Yeah, sort of standard rally. Oh, it got stuck. Is it because I ran out of resources? Oh yeah, they go forward a little bit. Maybe I had a rally there without knowing. Yeah, that might be it, House or Havoc. Think of build power as its own resource? Yeah. I don't think it uses more resources. It just uses resources quicker because you've built faster. Right. Let's see. Range 370. Can I click his? No, but I see his range with the red line. We have vision. Line of sight 409. His line of sight 494. His range is not listed, but we can see it. Oh, this one's a lot tankier. Can I beat the tower? Hey, he stopped firing back. Is it a rate of fire thing? Or is he so impressed by my fire that he stopped? Energy per shot, 20. Maybe he's out of energy? You're hiding behind the wall? Really? But this one suddenly can see me. That was weird. He wasn't firing me when his friends were still alive, but once I destroyed it. There's line of sight in the game. Right. And you kind of just have to get a feeling for it, how high things might be. What numbers are we seeing here? He clearly feels... Oh, you know what? I know. You don't have to tell me. There's a salvage. There's a metal salvage possible here. Those that I killed, I can salvage 54 metal. When there's a lot of salvage in one area, it contracts them together in a geometric shape and says there's this much in this area. Again, very reminiscent of Frostpunk. Metal reclaim values. Yeah, exactly. Alright, let's try metal extraction. Oh, you can do it from quite far away. Ow! How strong is Commander? Let's see. Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad. You could probably take base with only Commander and D cannon. Depends on the range, right? How do I repair myself? Guard? Repair. Can we repair ourselves? No. Oh, this is our unit UI. Available units, isn't it? Shift click, add to selection, control click, subtract, right click, move to 0 to 9 unit groups, tilde to remove units, control backquote to remove units. Remove how? From the game? Oh, from all control groups. I did find that units cannot be in multiple control groups at the same time. So he's either in control group 2 or in 1. Whereas sometimes I want people to be in 1 and 2 so that I can move around with one group and then branch off only the subdivision of group 2 away to somewhere else. But here it seems like it's exclusive, which is not ideal. No need to deviate from a standard formula that's already been figured out and working better, like SC2 mechanics. Repairing the commander is expensive in the games? Right, I just don't know how, right? We can repair, but we can only repair someone else, it looks like. Oh wait, he is slowly healing. See? But not because I hit repair on him, I don't think. I think that's just his natural regeneration. So, he's a very clear win condition that you cannot sleep on. Keeping safe. If he gets attacked, it's gonna take a while of protecting where you need to make sure that he doesn't die. So it looks like losing him is not a loss condition, which would mean that I can remake him. In which case, how do I do that? Let me see. I don't see any current UI elements where I can remake him. It should be a loss. You only get one commander per game. Right. It just doesn't loss me in this scenario. So, not possible. And it looks like the commander is also the source of building things. So I can no longer construct units. My entire UI has disappeared. Bot lab, make a lab. Bot lab. I don't have a bot lab. Use lab. Click your hover lab. This one. Hovercraft platform. Metal storage. Energy converter. Wind turbine. Top left corner. The hover platform. This one. There's no commander here. Click the construction hovercraft. Oh, so they also can make buildings. Just like your commander. And then this one can start making something that gets commanders back on the field. The music is not bad. I think it fits the game. It should never be off, in my opinion. You cannot remake Commander, you can resurrect dead ones later. This can make tier 1 buildings, tier 2 hovercraft building. Commander, lab construction unit, tier 2 lab, advanced con unit. For those that have played, would you say it's best to play single player or multiplayer? Advanced shipyard. It's beast for multiplayer. Learn one game against bots, then MP.
Battle paused. Battle started.
An abandoned enemy base lays nearby. Though its defenses still work, destroy it, commander. And then they have testing the waters, a helping hand.
Oh, me,
You and a team of 2 other commanders.
Very happy to see you play this. I dare say it's one of the best arties success has ever made for TA. Very deep learning curve too if no TA background.
Yeah, and I feel like the game could do a bit better job to introduce itself. You know, making a game, it takes a lot of work. Right? Whether it's a small or a big project, whether it's a 1-man thing, a 10-man thing, or 400. Making games is loads of work. And I appreciate it because I love playing games. But it is interesting that some people that are maybe really good at making games, they're not particularly good at introducing the game. So in my mind, if you have a game, right, and I guess there's a website for it as well. In my mind, if you have a game, you put all that effort into it, you should do a little bit of effort into explaining what it is. And while I did gloss over the website initially and didn't look at it, I got recommended this. And one thing about me is, if I get a book recommended to me, I don't read the back of the book. I don't know if you guys are the same or not. If I trust the recommendation, a friend says, read this book, it's amazing. I know you'll love it. I don't read the synopsis because I don't need to. It's true. I don't know if there's people that are like me or people always, they get curious, they want to see the synopsis. I don't look at it. Right, so I jump in and I start playing, and I think it'd be nice if the game is like, this is what we are, or like, this is how to enjoy. Going in blind here, I'm super blind. And while normally I like being blind, I don't know what it is yet. It doesn't define itself. Maybe there's something good about that. So this is the website. I feel like I need to do a little bit of lore look back. The lore of the making of the game. The ultimate real-time strategy game. Gameplay videos, latest updates. Every unit, projectile, and explosion are simulated in real time. All units and projectiles are simulated in real time. The game offers fully simulated projectile ballistics, explosion physics, and terrain deformation. An immersive RTS experience, whether you're commanding individual units or armies of thousands. Take control as you engage in an epic struggle for domination. So it's to scratch the itch of large-scale battles, obviously in mech form. It's very heavy mech feeling, right? Mechanicals. Importance of terrain. The shape of every battlefield in-game imposes which strategies would work and which units are effective. No 2 maps will play the same. Radar cannot penetrate mountains, and nuclear warfare will physically alter the terrain. This is a good intro. And I suppose I would be an aberration if I download a game without looking at the website. Utilize over 10 different unit classes, including all-terrain experimental units, to work your way to victory. Yeah, I think I'm gonna download a replay and look at it. Wing R84. Countless possible strategies. Your power lies in the careful balance of exponentially growing your resource income and the production of devastating war machines. You decide if you want to disarm your enemies with a few precise early strikes, or to build 1,000 bombers and obliterate them. Immerse yourself in a violent world where tactical and strategical supremacy are needed in your fight towards victory. Over 400 different units that are unique and with a purpose. Each and every unit in the game has a role to fill. Mix and match units to create infinite possible tactics. Experiment with your own combinations and show off the strategies you develop in battle. Good. Alright. I will be downloading some replays, which I think is relatively simple. There was a button for it. Replays. This is my own, I think. Yeah. When I hit download, it goes to the website. 21 minutes ago. I'll just download the first one I find. It goes to a folder. Steam library, Steam apps, common. No, it's not Steam. Hold on a second. It's not Steam. Here it is. Not sure where to save it. I'll put it on the Beyond All Reason folder. Let's see if that works. No. Demos folder. Okay. Pretty nice music now, right? McVenner 6. Like, they've got the music, they need to flaunt it. Demos. Data and then demos. Okay, I got it. There it is. You can reclaim your tier 1 factory for metal to fund it. I suspect I'll enjoy the concept a lot more when I see it in action once. Jumping in blind with as little hand-holding as the game does felt pretty disorienting. Now I'm gonna get a good gist and I'll learn fast. So it looks like the players would be in a phase where they are going to be choosing where to land, just like in a battle royale. But they're still trying to connect to a replay. Press skip. Skip. Okay. Skip finish. Loaded atmosphere. Alright. So they immediately start building a metal. I'll just follow Marild. Starts a metal extractor. Another one. I'm guessing he will put 3 What? Did you watch that? Oh, they're talking to each other, right? So I think he's going to make 3 metal extractors immediately, would be my guess. I can see where his cursor is, which is pretty neat. And then he's going to make a bunch of wind turbines. So just 2 metal extractors. Guess money is limited. Hey, what up, Darkest Demon? Cloud, thanks for the prime. Oh, it's a very newbie replay. You downloaded a lobster game. You need real multiplayer. What's a lobster? How many mistakes did they already make? It's fine. It's still a good concept, right? So he made 4 wind turbines, each which produce energy, which depends on wind strength. Then he went with a vehicle plant. And it's done. Immediately started 6 rovers, 2 construction vehicles, and 6 blitz. And he's power building them with his commander. That's a lot of queuing up of units. Solar collector. And this guy. 1 metal extractor surrounded by 5 wind turbines. He went for a very quick sentry. People are scouting. What are they scouting for? Each other, I suppose. Not for sheep, like in AoE. Well, there's a lot of damage. A tick, a fast scout bot. Damn. That time to kill was super fast. He made a construction vehicle, which is now also power building. It's like Age of Empires 4 Chinese Civ, where you make an Imperial official and you supervise the building, and it goes faster. Lobster is a community meme. Someone in another game used the word lobster to call people noobs to avoid moderation. That's why people in bar call you a lobster. Huh. Question. Do Hurt wind turbines produce less energy? Doesn't look like it. Full energy, yeah. This looks like a dead scrap. Yep. Fucking Jesus, why would he command a fire? He's a lobster, guys. He doesn't even know how to fire with his commander. What a lobster. It's line of sight. He doesn't even know what line of sight is. Oh. Nice music. So far, good music vibe. I had a pretty bad first impression, but it's getting better. Why are you so zoomed in? I don't know, I like zoom in, I guess. I'm new to the units, right? Yeah, you can play the game like a minimap. Search for someone else. Clyret. Alright, let's see. Let's see the game played properly, yeah? Clyret from America. Fuck yeah. Finally, Americans found an RTS they're good at. Americans are always good at an RTS at the start of it. They just have so much ambition to make the American dream that they move on to the next thing. They're too successful to be stuck playing an RTS. Look at Short Round. Very intelligent, very competitive in Warcraft 3, but destined for greater things, so he moves on. Doesn't play WC3 anymore. Why don't I play? Play what? Why don't I play? I'm gonna play. I'm just looking for a replay that's not 6 months ago. All the known names are from 6 months, including Clyret, which was just recommended. They're all 6 months old. And those are from a version that don't work anymore, so... I see a lot of 8 versus 8ing. Hi, welcome to Bar. I'm a volunteer bug reporter at Bar and somehow good at Raptors tower defense mode in Bar. Hi. 6 AQ66. Skag. 2 hours ago. Alright, cool. Let's check this. Refresh. Skag. Skag and Panda are good? Great. Let's see how the game is meant to be played. Don't build too much around your tier 2 geothermal power plants. When they die, everything goes boom. Oh dear. I watched some pictures of this game. It one-to-one looks like Total Annihilation. I lack the context for that, because I don't remember Total Annihilation. I don't see anything happening. Oh, there we go. It looks like they're still just deciding where to go. There we go. Okay, cool. Skag. 2 metal extractors. The metal yield here is higher. 2.3. He made his metal extractor on the edge of it rather than the center. There must be a reason for it, if he is indeed good. Perhaps when it's about to die, you can make a new one? I don't know. Oh, maybe because it's closest to where his commander started to save time. Yeah, exactly. It's all centered around where his commander started. Vehicle plant, solar collector. He's not relying as much on the RNG of wind turbines. And it's very low wind speed right now. So I guess when you start, you take a quick look. How windy is it? Average wind speed on this map is 3. Ah. It's a very tranquil planet. Jade M is lobster. So solar collectors, 2 metal extractors, a vehicle plant. And they just straight up queue up 15 things. One of this. I'm gonna make a scout. I'm gonna make a mine slayer. 3 construction vehicles. And then 10 blitz. So he wants a scout. Then he's gonna lay some mines. Then he's gonna expedite his building with vehicles. 1 scout. 2 scouts. 3 scouts. Can I put the vision only on him? Player camera. He does not know where his opponent is. Is he zooming out that much? Oh yeah, this is totally his camera. The game is all about metal, so if wind is less than 5, better produce solar collectors. 1 solar collector is 150 metal, 3 wind is 3 times 40 metal. Yeah, you want to save metal, but if there's no wind, then you have no choice. So he's scouting around the base. His commander went to go make a new metal collector. And this is a mine layer, so he's laying mines in the middle. All the mines somewhere in the center. In what looks like could be like the 6th expansion for Sad Panda. Right? He's not laying mines in something that seems the most relevant. Perhaps it is somewhat the most direct line. What the fuck is he doing? And someone pointed at it. This is some observer, Lamar the Skag guy. I think he's looking to trap someone walking from A to B, from blue to red. Yeah, maybe it's like where a commander could walk. Because look what he did with his own commander. He went to like a forward metal thing. He's essentially countering what he himself would do. So the way he sees the game, apparently, is send my commander towards the middle of the map, building metal collectors as I go, whereas my construction vehicles are branching out to the side. Okay, I think everyone should start by watching a replay, especially if the game is almost entirely geared towards competitive play, right? Look here. The mine layer has a small jamming around it, so even when you have radar, you wouldn't be able to see the building stuffs there. You have to visually see it to know. Cool. The game is nothing but competitive, nothing else? Okay. This looks fun, just download it. I don't remember now, was it free to play? Because I got this a couple of weeks ago, planning to do this sometime soon. Is it free to play? Free to play, okay. And it's based on donations or aesthetics or pay to win? Volunteers. It's free. Free forever, no ads, no anything, open source. Oh, like OBS, basically. There is currently no way to pay devs. But... Then why are they doing it? The love for making the game and making a game that people love to play. That's so old-fashioned. This is now the second game recently that's made without a for-profit intent. I'm one of the contributors to the game. I work on it because I love it. If it was being done for money, I wouldn't want to work on it. It changes things, right? How much the game could make and how much you could be paid for it, once you see it as a job, would suddenly probably not be worth it anymore. Like, it would need to be taken a lot more seriously. You would need to like fundamentally ramp up a whole bunch of things which would take away the fun. Keeping it as a hobby project and having the freedom that's associated with that is perfect. I get it. Yeah, of course, of course. I need you to start playing it and get good at it so I can learn and get better at it too. Okay, let's turn off player camera and take a look at what's happened so far. So he's got some sentry towers here. They're both zipping around with their cursors, see? It's kind of cool that you can see their cursors, huh? So the commander is fighting. He's got a bunch of blitz. He's building sentries on the way here. The guy has metal extractors all over. The other guy, Sad Panda. Solar collectors, radar towers. That's like sensor tower. Oh, and there's the line of sight of the radar. Cool. Radars cannot penetrate mountains. I just know there's some... this kind of stuff appeals to people that like to play space sims too and stuff. Where it's like realistic. I'm so glad we've got continuous music. So he's got metal collectors. This is a construction vehicle wreckage. So it can be useful to have like a unit, like this fast infantry bot is here simply to stop unmitigated expansion, right? He's able to take out anything that's not defended because it's very easy to mentally put pressure on someone through the center, and then most people don't multitask to counterattack. So then this can get infinite value. What are all these? By the way, does this blueprint pre-spend it? Or does it only start spending once you build? Oh, you only spend once you build. In most RTSs, you spend it when you queue it, but in this game you spend it per second you build it. Which I think is similar, if I'm not mistaken, in Company of Heroes. But I'm not 100% sure about it. Maybe not Company of Heroes, maybe Spellforce. I don't know, there was a game recently where that was the case. Yeah, that exactly. I was thinking it's so bad to queue up like 16 ships immediately. 16 boats, 16 attack things. But it's just a statement of intent. They can always cancel it and make something else. And they don't pre-spend it and tie up resources like you would in a Blizzard game. Music is pretty good. Though there should be more volume balancing in a way. Because there's loud bits and less loud bits. The shooting while moving seems automatic. Construction bots, are they repairing him? Is this him being repaired? And are they all... They're all aiding the production of units in one single bot lab. There's like 4 things. Construction turret. And he's being repaired, but it's so slow. I have played Company of Heroes 3. I call it an objective-based RTS, which is not as classic RTS, Dreamwalker Dota. And I didn't particularly like Company of Heroes 3. At the end of playing it, I liked it more and more. But I don't like it as much as classic. Oh, blue won? He killed the commander. Lamau, you suck. Alright, cool. Alright, well, I can't say that I followed everything, but I got the gist of it. Let's play our game. Was that observer flaming one of the players? It looked like it. Classic. Like in all chat. Okay. I'll start with a one-on-one. Look, there is a donate button. Someone said there is no donate button. Oh. I see. Very soon available. Multiplayer battle list. "8v8 noobs only, please." Rejoin. Shift S to quit. Wait, am I in the game or not? I'll be a spectator. Oh. I'm gonna leave then. We have moderators. Battle list. Okay, I see. The cross swords means it is already in progress. 1v1 noob. Hey, Morilt! It's the guy that I just watched. Hi, me knob. You think I can take him? How do I ready myself? Armada? Cortex. Oh, there it is. Is this a Steam game? No, not even. You just Google Beyond All Reason. Alright, let's go somewhere else. Host game, we'll make our own. How do I call it? Wait. Alright, let's go to host game. Host. Advanced options. I'm looking for the name. Alright, cool. I think the title of my game was 8v8, but it's fine. I think if the player that I'm against is familiar with the game, right? And he's gonna go easy on me, I would imagine. Just like I go easy on people in Warcraft 3 when I'm on Melon. Why hasn't the game started yet? Click the ready button. I did click it. I wonder, can dogs have lucid dreams? And do they dream of flying or steak when they do? Or both? I fed my name. I fed my voice yesterday to an AI. Did it sound like me? Thanks, Candy. That was so weird. I was like, that's me. I forgot that I set it up until now.
You will need to produce energy to efficiently construct units. Build windmills or solar panels.
We just rush him. Doesn't matter if he's a pro, right? We just rush him and he's dead. Rush him until he dies. We rush worms. I've got the pro builds already. I copied Scar. Shit, I forgot the next.
You can now produce vehicles and tanks, generally well armored and equipped with heavier weapons. However, vehicles are less maneuverable than bots and cannot traverse steep terrain.
Alright, feels pretty good so far.
Low power.
Low power? Okay. We make more solar collectors. I think I'm gaining more than I'm spending, yeah. Oh god. He's rushing. He's rushing me. Can you just right click this to build here? No. What was that? I've got the power roof. Wait. That's me. Help. Team? F4. There we go. It's working well. Grubby, why did you say that thing? I don't know. I guess I just talk about power. I have a power fantasy. I just get drunk on all the power that I have. Wait. I said I'm gonna do takes. Okay, go. I know against ticks you can use garlic and anti-tick spray. I've lost already. Yeah, I'll play you, Legend. This is GG.
Metal extractor lost.
Let's play someone a little bit less good. Legend, let's go play. I think it can be fun. Yeah. I think it can be fun. It's gonna be... maybe this was a mismatch in skill. Let's see. I was asking myself a couple of questions at the start of the game. Let's see where we're at with it so far, shall we? How did I learn about the game? Chat told me. Why am I trying it? Because it's an RTS and people recommended it. What's my first impression? Well, initially it wasn't too good. There was not much music. And the game didn't tell me how to be played. But reading the website helped, and watching a replay helped. It's apparently comparable to Total Annihilation, which I've either never played or do not remember. I like the music so far. I think there's a really solid concept of the game that I have barely delved into yet, but I saw the game flow and it looked good. Looks like there's a lot of different things you could do. Atmosphere is, it's a little bit more basic. Right? Not a AAA graphic palette experience, but as I said, I value gameplay over the pure atmosphere of how things look. Especially graphics, I think, are less important. I liked Little War Game as well, and it has very simple graphics. Gameplay, I would need to play more to know, and I will play more soon against someone that has not played before either. Legend. Maybe I'll play against the viewer. Legend something 120T. How likely am I to play the game again? I'm not sure yet. We'll have to decide later. So that's where I'm at so far. Let's go play another game with Legend 102. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. He's in the game already. Well, perfect. If you look at the 8v8, you'll also see why graphics need to be a bit more minimalistic. That's a good point. Since 16 players are going to be going in one game and you can have lots of units, is there a supply cap? Like, how many units can you have? Alright, I'm going to deploy in the green area. The freedom of where to deploy could lead to some interesting strategical decisions. Like, for instance, I could deploy here, right? And then expand forward immediately if I like the landscape. Or I could go here and use this crater as a natural terrain blocker. Go in the crater? Okay, thanks. 1,600 units per player. 2,200 units per player. Wow. Alright, we're starting. Let's go. I don't know how far it is allowed to be. It looks like it's actually allowed to be even farther. This far, I think it's allowed to be. Huh? Did I not make it? There it is. And we go for a vehicle plant. Like so. You placed it on top of your commander, so he had to move out of the way to make it. Oh, I can see that. I saw that happening. Thanks for explaining what happened there. And it's also similar to Supreme Commander. You can press area mix in the selection of your builder, and you just draw a field to build. This on number 4, no, on 5 maybe, or 4. Aircraft plant. You would never build...
You can now produce vehicles and tanks, generally well armored and equipped with heavier weapons. However, vehicles are less maneuverable than bots and cannot traverse steep terrain.
You would never start with energy storage. Are there no hotkeys for these things? Do I mouse click? There are hotkeys for everything. Okay. Oh, we found him. The turn rate is pretty extreme. It's interesting. And the damage is insane, actually. Of even something as simple as a scout dog. Hey, he automatically started boosting. He automatically started boosting. Did you see that? The construction guy that came out. Right? If they're idle, they just start. That's good. Mass expanding. So do I keep having to press F4 to toggle between the two looks, where I can see middle and where I have a better view of the minimap? Looks like. Not on Steam yet. I don't know if they're going on Steam. They don't even have a business model. This is just for people that love Total Annihilation genre and wanted to see it be continually developed, so they made this as a spiritual successor in open source. That's what I understand is the situation with that right now. Game as a science project? Yeah, kinda, I guess. Steam releases plan to reach more players eventually. I mean, you can have free games on Steam. Really? Does Steam still take a 30% cut? If you put a free game on Steam? There's an interesting thing where... if you hold shift and you edge span, it goes faster. Which would be nice if it weren't for the fact that when I'm using my commander and I want to build multiple metal extractors and I'm holding shift, that I now find edge spanning to be fast. Yeah, I could also just zoom out. That's true. But you get what I'm saying though? Is that while I am edge spanning, it goes hyper fast because I'm holding shift. But I'm holding shift for an unrelated reason. You can just hold shift right before clicking. Right, but that's not how I play. Oh, what? Hey, I'm being shot by something I can't see. Oh, he probably has a turret there. Let's kill the turret. Haha. I'm full on metal. I need metal storage. Or build more things. Oh, they're dead. So we can make like construction things. No, not this one. This one. We can make more construction vehicles and aid production.
Low power.
Low power. Oh, I haven't made power in a while.
You can now produce aircraft. They are specifically a strong support class with great speed and potential. However, aircraft are very vulnerable to anti-air. Knowing when and where to strike is crucial.
I have all kinds of patterns. I can hold 3 keys, I can hold 2 keys, or I can hold 2 other keys. Wow, that's interesting. Falcon, Stork, Stormbringer. Hell yeah. Shell Shocker. No.
You seek me help?
Will you try to slap your opponent in the face with lots of meat again? Hopefully one that isn't stream sniping you?
Oh shit! I really hope there will be
Low
lots of
power.
backseating so I can really enjoy the game to the fullest extent without missing any secret mechanics. And if you find any mistakes in my YouTube playthrough, always mention them in the comments. I need all the feedback I can get to become a programmer in every game. I also think that Sniper 5 with drums is actually a really underappreciated build, Bidu. No! Just hitting enemies all the time from a distance and slowing them with Q is so powerful. Alright, we tried today. Sniper 5. So good. Just slow them and...
Metal extractor lost.
This is so good. Yeah. Nice. Oh, God. Good input, Grubs. Yeah, you know, it's just, it was on my mind. I had to share it with you immediately. Wait, does he have Blitz too? Oh, we're both Blitz. Where are my airships? Oh, there. Wasting energy. No, not wasting energy. It looks like I don't have enough money to start another. Oh, is it because he costs 4.2k, but I only have 2k max? I don't know. No, because they're spending it gradually. Build power? How do I get build power? Is there an all army hotkey? More factories, more construction towers, more construction bots. And I'm assuming, right,
Low power.
that all of this is also a copy of Total Annihilation. Like, these things are all obvious to you guys. Turn off your metal map, press F4. But I want to know where there's metal. First time seeing this game, but I played the hell out of TA, and all of this is in TA so far. Right. It's all very liquid, just get the 2 numbers up and you're good. Yeah. And I got it up, right? And what's the slider bar? Excess energy above this point will power your energy converters. Oh. Okay, so you can set how much is allowed to turn into metal. That's pretty cool. There seems to be an insane amount of customizability in your economy management. Even though, unlike... Oh, wow, look at that range. Whistlers. Age of Empires has more resource types.
Aircraft spotted.
But the ones you have here are extremely manageable. Do a strafing bombing run. Bam, 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 bam.
T2 unit detected.
Holy. Look at that. Oh. Oh, cool.
Bar 50 bar years bar.
Jesus. This is OP. They just keep going. They just keep strafing over and bombing. There's no stopping now. Dude, we're such a fast learner at this game. This is insane. Just do another. Yeah, we got our first win. Was that a real player? Yeah. Yeah, he was real. Very raw input values, right? But at least it's there. It still has better analytics post-game than Warcraft 3 and HOTS. Oh, there's like 12 observers. They also had keyboard per mouse. Wait, what is that even? KP. Key and peel. Commands per minute. Air conditionings. Time to challenge the top player. Yeah, we're ready. Key presses. Okay. Oh shit. Aiden Knott actually had a higher APM than me and Legend combined. Even though he was in ops. Okay. And MP per minute? He was chatting. Oh, he was backseating fast. No doubt, no doubt. Hitting them with the chatting. Alright, cool. So, what do you guys think so far from seeing the game? If you have never seen this or TA, and how good do you think it progresses the TA legacy if you did play TA before, Total Annihilation? Let me know in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed this little showcase. We'll play some more sometime. This was Beyond All Reason. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Sup to the grub.